welcome. This is our very first survival stream.
How y'all doing out there in quarantine land?
I hope you're not too bored, but if you are, we are here to entertain you. And today is all about Harley Quinn and going completely crazy with our colors and our media, because lots of us are stuck at home with nothing else to do but color. And
for us, that's just normal behavior.
Actually,
we're always stuck at home, and one of us is always coloring. I'm not going to tell you which one, because that's a big secret.
This one will be doing a lot of coloring today. Actually, we're both doing a coloring today.
Lies.
Truth. We don't lie on this channel,
Okay,
do
so
we?
which one of these things do you think is true? Trump contained the coronavirus, or tech support is going to color? Oh, it's tough, isn't it? It's so tough.
Only real news on this channel, no fake news. All right, what will you be coloring today? You have your very own page.
We rehearsed this part, but I've totally forgotten my lines.
You have your very own page. Those of you who see the little lens clips on Patreon saw that tech support was choosing what color paper he'll be working on.
That's right.
And he had a choice between gray, brown, and white, and he chose accidentally.
Well,
it
it was a lottery.
It was like a three-card thing.
It was like, yeah. So we shuffled, and then I drew, because
it's going to be white.
Doesn't this look like me? I'm gonna hit you with my bat.
Only the expression. Okay,
No.
so you have your very own drawing board.
How do I use that?
You prop it up against something, and see, I gave you a whole padding of paper so that your pencils don't scratch the surface, so it's nice and soft.
These are like secret artist tricks that I'll never know. I'm
Yes.
like I'm being initiated into the clan.
We'll be teaching tech support the real art skills today. But don't worry, I'll be coloring too, so you guys will get to see some boring, normal stuff as well.
Let me turn this light down. It looks a little washed out.
Is it? Is it a little washed out?
Or I can
Which
adjust.
light? My light? My big light?
Your big light.
All right, down it goes. Tell me when.
Well, I don't know, because it's going to take like 8 months for it to show up on the feed.
In the meantime, let's say hello to people. What people do we have so far?
We have a lot of people in the chat today. I'm just going to scroll back and
Hello,
start
people.
shouting out names.
Yeah, you do it. You shout
All
out the
right,
names.
So, hello to Madam Lori. Hello to Nancy Foster.
Hey!
Hello to Nana Mo.
Nice.
More Nancy
Welcome,
Foster.
welcome.
More Angela Ritter.
Hello, hello.
Some dude named Tech Support. Don't talk to that fool. That fool crazy.
Shady.
Shady. That fool shady. All right, so I apologize in advance because I'm going to be lapsing into different voices today, because most of my jokes are actually much funnier if I don't talk like this. So.
Oh, speaking of tech support, do you guys like my necklace? Can you see it? Can you see it? There'll be a close-up on my necklace later.
Yeah. I don't actually make her wear that. Actually, I'm going to make you wear that all the time.
Hey!
When you want to go out grocery shopping or to pick up... Well,
We don't actually go out anywhere.
anywhere.
When we go out into our yard and play with the dogs, I can wear my very own dog collar.
Natalie is here. Cindy is
Hey,
here.
welcome.
Jo Beth is here.
Hey, Jo Beth, you're almost at 400. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
When Jo Beth gets to 400, which I think she only needs 5 more subscribers. So people go to her channel and subscribe.
Show the love.
When she holds 400 for a week, she will do a giveaway. And Jo Beth has some really magical things that she has to give away.
We got Lulu in the house. I don't know if I said Nancy Foster or not, but Nancy Foster again.
3 times.
3 times. Sorry, I'm going through the list.
All
of
the
chat
Nancy
people.
Fosters,
The more you
welcome.
talk, the more likely you are to get your name called out.
Nancy,
and Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Nana Mo again, Lulu, Jo Beth, Cindy. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
De la jeunesse.
We won't be able to name all of you throughout the show, but...
Yvette.
Yvette, what a cool name.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Jo Beth says, yes, yes, thank you, and a bunch of other stuff in caps.
That was my response.
Shelly Piscini. You already said Shelly. Okay, I'm going to stop calling out names because we're never going to get the show
A bunch
rolling.
of people are here. More people are coming. Let's show them what we're actually working on. That's your cue for the drawing board. Oh, my my biggest thing, the way that I'm affected by the apocalypse, is I can no longer wear black nail polish. So this is going to be freaky.
But explain why.
I don't recognize my own hands anymore. I'm wearing like nice gold nail polish now. because I'm washing my hands so much and I'm washing the dishes and wiping everything down that black just rubs right off and I look like a hobo.
I am washing my hands so much, can we get these, that my knuckles are cracked. Like
yeah, this is actually an improvement with
yeah,
using
I've been
gel
putting
in it.
bag
and stuff.
balm. Do you know bag balm? We're on this camera, aren't we? So,
yeah.
I'm going to switch back to this later.
Switch back.
Bag balm is this stuff that it's like Vaseline with herbs in it that allegedly they rub on the udders of cows. I've never actually seen that, but if anybody here is from Vermont, if you can tell me if that's actually true.
Do they only have cows in Vermont?
She hits me with these trivia questions, and I just don't know. So we're going to move on. Yes, they only have cows in Vermont.
I think you lied to me sometimes.
Okay, which of these is true? They only have cows in Vermont. Trump contained the coronavirus. Or tech support is awesome. Easy choice, right? So anyway, yeah, it's like this petroleum stuff. It's like Vaseline, but it's really cool if you wear it at night when you sleep, and then like put gloves on. And by the morning, if you have like cracked hands or cracked feet, it's pretty cool. Despite the fact that it's made from petroleum and you're effectively rubbing motor oil on your hands. But what are you gonna do? You know, if you got bees, then rub beeswax instead. It's probably also good.
All right. Back to the drawing board.
That's such a back to the drawing board. Let's start over. Let's roll the intro.
No. Again?
Okay.
Really?
No.
Back to the drawing board. So, originally, we'll go back in time. This whole Harley Quinn madness started with this drawing that I did for the comparison of my two favorite pencil sets. I did Black Widows versus Prismacolor. And this is actually not a coloring page. This is a freehand drawing that I did just for the comparison. And then everyone really loved the video, and I got a million requests from you people. Sorry.
You can't say that. You can't.
I'm sorry. I got a million requests from you people to make her into a coloring page. So then this coloring page was born.
If you steal my page, does it mean I no longer have to color?
No, it's coming back to you. This coloring page was born, and we created this stream, which was created 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, a while ago. Since then, the apocalypse happened. So
it's like Apocalypse Junior.
Yes. So then a new Harley Quinn was drawn because so many of you had colored that page already that we decided that it's going to be boring for everyone to do a color along on the page that everyone's already completed. So I drew a new page, this page, which is all the pages are.
Is there going to be a test?
There's going to be a test, yes, at the end. I hope you're taking notes. So then this page was created for the new stream, the second version of the stream. And then the apocalypse got worse, and a third page was drawn last night where Harley Quinn is battling the coronavirus, and she's going to kick its ass. So all 3 pages are up on... Oh, that was my head in the shot. Sorry. All 3 pages are up in my group, Tom. The link to the group is in the video description. If you're new to this channel, if you're not a subscriber, well, first of all, subscribe, like, give me all the love that you can, because I can use all the help that I can get these days. So if you're new...
I don't love you enough?
Do you subscribe to my channel?
I subscribe to your channel. I like your channel.
Okay, you can live.
Okay. Wait, does that mean that if people don't subscribe? Okay, never mind.
Oh!
I'm gonna stop.
Not an acceptable COVID-19 joke. We're censored now. All right, if you're new to this channel, the 3 pages that I just showed are in my group, my Facebook group, Tom, the link to which is in the video description. So if you read the description, you can follow the links and get the pages. If you can get them printed right away and color along with us. Color along with us, go for it. Otherwise, this is recorded, so you can watch it later and color along with us. But I will be coloring this version. And the main theme for today is not getting fixated on brands. So this is the opposite of the Black Widow versus Prismacolor video, because today I want to demonstrate that you can achieve incredible results just by mixing and matching whatever you have laying around. And I've prepared all of my tools that I've actually mixed up in a box, which we'll show you soon. And I'll just be pulling out random pencils and markers and whatever I have laying around, and we'll color this with stuff that we all have laying around, because it's a good exercise in many respects. Well, first of all, you may not have all the brands. You may just have a whole bunch of mismatched pencils in your house. And second, I think it's good stress relief to just go crazy and play with what you have. And we are going to try to go messy. And on the messy note, we have a clip to show you in a few seconds, not yet, in my Facebook group, Tom, which the link to which is where?
In the description.
Yes, in the description. In that very same group, a bunch of you also had your kids color the page, the very first page.
You keep taking my picture away.
I'll give it back. I'll give it back. So a bunch of kids colored this, and not that the rest of you didn't do an amazing job, but honestly, the ones colored by the kids really grabbed my attention. It's not that they were better, but they kind of were, because the kids don't have that level of
inhibition.
Exactly, that we do. We are so fixated
they don't
on
second
perfection.
guess themselves.
They just color and they go crazy, and we have a clip to show you right now. Here are your pages back.
Thank you. Good Lord.
So how awesome is that? The thing that really grabbed me about all of those, especially the last one, I think Sarah's picture, the original Harley Quinn colors, the red and black, incredible. And specifically for this character, the fact that kids went messy and like scribbled on her face and like smeared the makeup, but still paid attention to the eyes and just smeared the colors all over the hair. It came across as more natural, and it also works well with this character because she is a mess and her makeup is always running, and she's a crazy person, like literally a crazy person. So the way that we color can really express the character itself, and that's what we're going to try to do today, because Harley Quinn is such an excellent crazy person character that we can totally do whatever we want today. And remember, it's not about fixating on perfection. It's about letting go and having fun. So on that note, let me show you the tools that I'll be working with today. It's a little bit overwhelming, even for me. But this, oh my God, it's heavy. This is the box.
This is my box. Have any of you seen the play A Mall and the Night Visitors? It's like a musical that they do at Christmas time. A lot of churches put it on. I might have talked about it in a previous show. There's one of the three kings has a song because he's got this box, and we're not over here. We're over there. Anyway, that's the song. If my dad's watching, he knows exactly what it is because my dad loves that song.
Oh, hello, by the way, if you're watching.
All right, so this is the part where I try to get the mobile camera set up because I think the box would be much better shown on mobile, but you can start there.
Because I can't actually open it and
totally
show
not
it to you.
prepared. Missed my cue. I'm so fired.
In the meantime,
Let's see.
I'll tell you a little backstory about the box.
Travel without my box.
This box right here was my box of tattoo supplies. Back in the day, I was a traveling tattoo artist, and I would go from home to home and do personal tattoos for people. And this was my box in which I had all of my tattoo supplies. And then when I stopped doing tattoos about 3 years ago, I repurposed this box, and now it has a whole bunch of my art supplies in it. And it's wonderful, and it's messy, and we will eventually get to see inside it. Because I'm running out of teasers for them.
Just keep talking. Hand puppets.
Hand puppets. Oh, I keep forgetting to make hand puppets. I actually want, like, I have a ton of socks. I should just be making hand puppets. La la la. La 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 la.
I can sing the song again.
All of my
we're almost there.
All of my hand puppet
We're almost there.
presentations end with one puppet eating the other puppet.
That's because the only hand puppet you have is a pair of dinosaurs.
Is that all dinosaurs did? They ate each other? That's how they went extinct?
I think so. There's something about an asteroid, but I think it's fake news.
We don't know.
Video, stop that. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready. Are you ready?
You give me so much credit. Okay. Are we up? Are we on mobile? We're on mobile cam.
Oh my god, it's on floor. Okay.
Dude, the floor is one of the best things in this house. So we have our delicious lav mics, so we can
move
we
around.
Can move around. You can still hear us. Okay.
All right.
You need to be facing into the light, though. Doesn't make any sense to have you in the shadow.
All right. My box, which is amazing. Holds. Can you see inside?
Yes.
Look at all this. You see that? Pencils. All perfectly, wonderfully mismatched. Every brand imaginable. All shuffled in there. There's going to be no order to this. Oh, this is from the day when Shelby used to eat my pens. See, totally eaten.
How many of you recognize this, either from your dogs or from your children? Or from yourself? Huh? Come on, don't lie. If you chew pens, tell us in the chat.
It's not what it looks like. I didn't do this. So there you go. I'll be just grabbing stuff from here and picking color by color, not by brand. Ooh, and we have one more surprise for you today. We have a game that we'll be playing. It's called Color Wheel of Fortune. And we'll be spinning the wheel, and it will tell us things to do.
I forgot to load that. It'll only take a second. We have a Color Wheel of Fortune game on the other computer. It will be available in a moment. And those of you who are new to the channel, you know that half my job on this show is to not do things, and then the other half is to break the things. Can we show them what I'll be using to color? It's right there. It's right there.
Tech support.
I was given my very own set of crayons. These are Tech Support's crayons. And Tech Support plans to use these crayons to color. So there you go. I too will be coloring crazy. I don't have nearly as many colors as Lisa does over there. But I will be randomly grabbing colors from, what is it, a set of 12? So many options. And I will be using them to do wondrous things.
Oh, these are cool. These are calligraphy pens.
Are you going to use those?
Yeah. We'll use them on the bat or something. Or maybe on the makeup. I don't know. I'm just going to pull out a whole bunch of random stuff. And there's this brand of pencil that I don't even know what that is. But you'll be reading the names to me again.
Okay.
All right.
You have me doing so many things. I have to run all the tech. I got to
I know.
I got to read things. Coloring and reading. Oh, there's a fly.
I know. There's a fly in here. Don't go crazy, Waltroid.
Can we show them how we deal with flies?
Later. They may be new people on the show. They may not be ready.
I have this really cool thing called a bug assault.
The bug assault. Okay, literally a handful of random crap.
Coronavirus mouth. We will also be randomly inserting the word coronavirus into things today, like
or just corona.
Or corona. Like when you're coloring, just don't give a corona what color you pick.
Exactly. All right, let's color.
Okay. That requires that I somehow navigate my way back over to that chair.
Do you want me to hold your
with
camera?
My crayons, and then switch on here.
Here, let me hold it so they can watch you.
I don't even think people know what I look like.
Of course they do. We have the slider. They see you.
Oh, that's right. We have that whole other camera over there. What are you doing?
I did the unthinkable. Oh, do you see our faces in the back? That's our masks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me get back in my seat. But actually, I'm going to grab the bug assault.
Okay.
Really
Bug assault.
Bug assault.
What am I going to film for them in the meantime?
You're going to show them dinosaurs.
And how messy they are.
Okay.
They are.
If you have a fly problem in your house, get yourself one of these. This is a shotgun that shoots salt. And it's intentionally designed for flying creatures.
It's an assault rifle.
Not dragons.
Get it? Salt.
Bug assault. Bug assault. Anyway, so if you have a fly, like this fly back over there,
Oh!
you can shoot him.
Oh my god, down he goes!
With salt.
As you can see, he gets really into it.
I hate flies. Flies killed my parents back in '02.
Your parents are watching the show.
Flies killed my other parents.
Do you see what I have to deal with? It's madness.
Just watch lots of Ben Stiller movies and you'll be fine. Okay, switching us back to...
I was doing epic B-roll.
Oh, epic-y. Okay, you're back on that camera.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Hello. All right, let's actually take me straight to the drawing board, and we'll jump right into coloring.
Straight to the drawing board.
Straight to the drawing board.
Because I'm back.
And that means that while I'm doing that, tech support is also coloring, and we'll be showing his progress along the way.
Oh,
What-
Angela, nice. Okay, we got Chrono Drive. So I got to monitor the chat too.
What color should I start with? Name a color, Tech.
Green. No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
You know I hate
I know
green.
you hate green. No. No, I said it. I said it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do another one. Retake. Fake news.
Fake color.
Fake color. Fake color.
Cream. No.
Cream.
Cream?
Okay. Can be cream.
Okay.
All right. I have. What do I have for cream? Oh, look! It's actually called cream. This is a Prismacolor pencil. This is PC 914 cream, and it's already very well sharpened. I will start the cream on the hair. This is tan paper, so cream. Oh, Shelby's barking. She's been protecting us. The paper that I'm working on is tan, so like a light brown color. So this cream looks almost the same shade as the background, but it's a little bit lighter. So I actually really like it for the hair highlights. And it's going to be a nice base color for the hair. So I'll probably do all of her hair in this color, and then we'll add the pink and the blue afterwards. Cream was actually a really good choice. See, I knew you were artistic. You picked a good color. He's like, what did I do? And when we're coloring hair, generally I like to go with the direction of the hair itself. So like here she has the strands of hair flowing horizontally. No, not horizontally, vertically.
The other one.
I get those two confused sometimes. Alongside her face, just flowing down. So I'm going with the direction of the hair. But again, this is a really messy stream. This is all about going crazy. So don't feel like you need to be fussing over the hair. You can color in all directions, but I find that going with the lines creates a cooler effect. And since this color is so close to my background color, I'm not coloring very thoroughly. As long as there's a suggestion of this cream on paper, it's more than enough to get the idea across. And we'll certainly add more colors to it afterwards.
Where's my cream?
And different medium as well. So you have to, I don't know if you have cream in your box, but pick something as well. We're working on, I don't think you have a cream color in your pencil box. You gave me the craziest look.
Yeah. Tech support.
I think it actually looks good. With the lighting that I have in the studio, to me, it barely looks like I'm adding any color to the page at all. But I think on camera you can see the difference, that the hair is a little bit more yellow and a little bit lighter than the page itself. So I like it. It's also going over the lines. It makes for a nice gray effect on the lines. And usually, as you saw in my last few videos, I've been printing my pages with the line work in gray, which I actually changed in my drawing program. But here I stuck with black lines because it's very cartoony. This is like a graphic illustration, so the thick black lines are actually good for the style. So I'm going to keep them. And I'm not going to color with the cream all the way down to the pigtails because I anticipate that I'll be using pink and blue here, so I'm going to leave those blank. But I think both pink and blue will go nicely over this cream color. Oh my god, what's going on in the chat?
Joe Beth told me to get my mind out of the gutter. She said it's crowded down here. Okay, what are we coloring? We're coloring hair?
We're coloring hair.
Okay.
So you need to pick a crayon.
No, crayon.
Crayon.
Crayon. C-R-A-N. Woman, don't
Wait,
you tell me how to
How
spell.
do you spell it?
C-R-A-N. It says so on my box.
Show me.
It says right here. Tech support crayons. Tech supports crayons.
So it does crayons. What about here on the back? Look, C-R-A-Y.
It ain't my fault if whoever make these crayons don't know how to spell. Come on, don't you get T-shirts from China that spell Adidas with like 6 R's?
We do actually see a lot of those around here.
Most of this other chili imports actually comes from China, so we see people walking around with T-shirts that are written in English and they have no idea what they say. And
Yeah, sentences that make no sense at all.
They're obviously Chinese knockoffs of American brands. It's pretty funny.
And they don't know. That's the funniest thing.
Yeah. So why don't you tell them why we want to make the lighthearted coloringness?
Because we feel that people are probably really stressed. I'm really stressed. I'm acting all bubbly and cheerful, but actually,
I gotta tell them how stressed you are.
okay, tell them.
Can I switch to the slider?
Yes, switch to the slider and tell them how stressed I am.
Okay.
How stressed am I?
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna
tell you just how stressed she is. I have allergies, and
Oh, you're gonna tell on me.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
I have allergies. And so in the morning when I wake up, I don't know what I'm allergic to, but it's something around the house or in the house or on the property. We have the construction going on, so there's lots of dust. It's not pollen related. I've been sneezing for months now.
And he's had them for years, these allergies.
Well, I've had seasonal allergies for years, but for the last several months, it's been pretty bad. So the symptoms of the COVID-19 are dry cough and fever, but if you have allergies, you know that allergies often leads to a dry cough because you've inhaled something and your bronchial tubes are like, no! So periodically, I'll be blowing my nose, whatever, and then I'll just start coughing randomly. She gives me the evil eye.
I give him the stink eye.
She gives me the stink eye. She makes me go in the bathroom. She makes me check my temperature. We determined this morning that I actually have a temperature lower than most human beings. And
which I love.
Yeah, that's the only thing that gets me off the hook is that.
The lower
But what I noticed is, for months now, I've had no problem, being like, hey, I have like a dry cough from an allergy or whatever.
Right, and I
But
never...
now, like, even me, I cough, and suddenly I'm like, and I go and I Google the symptoms of COVID-19.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, the symptoms of COVID-19 are fever, which we know, dry cough.
And they don't change. They're the same every day.
People,
we still read.
Some people experience nausea prior to the onset of symptoms. And as soon as I read that this morning, I'm like, oh my God, I feel sick. Yes. And then they're like, oh, possible diarrhea. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom. And that just tells me that we're all operating at an elevated baseline level of stress.
Yes,
definitely. And we need to take that into consideration with everything that we process from an information perspective in the world around us. We are going to hit information overload faster than we ever have before. But if we're not aware of that, we're going to think that we're operating normally and that the difference in response is actually the information that's doing it.
Yeah.
Take time for yourself.
And to do crazy stuff.
Take a break. It's not just if you're at home. It's not just if you have the extra time. Like, my work has actually increased since they sent everybody home.
But he's been home.
But I've been home. Yeah, they sent everybody home and they tripled their workload. And, well, anyway. If you just accept that you're operating under a higher level of stress, get more sleep, drink more tea.
Hug your dogs.
Hug your dogs. Like, do the things. Take time. Watch trash wallow TV, movies that you would never tell anybody else that you watched. Read books.
Dress
meditate,
in comfy clothes. I've been wearing sweatpants for a week. You will never see me in sweatpants otherwise.
It's true.
And comfy food.
She looks like she's in The Mom. Track pants, big gold chains, chest hair.
Hey, I shaved.
She shaved this morning. Anyway, so she had the idea to start doing, can we talk about next week yet or no?
Starting Monday, we can talk.
So starting Monday, we're going to be doing daily live streams. They're going to be much shorter than
during
this.
different times too, so we get everyone around the world.
So they'll be 30 minutes. We'll be doing them alternating between the morning and the night. Are these on the channel yet?
Yes, the Monday one is.
Okay, so just stay on the channel. If you're in Australia, then you can catch the one that's early in our morning. It'll be later in your evening or whatever. Find the one that joins best for you. We're going to have a hard stop at 30 minutes because I have to go work or I have to go to bed, depending on which time it is.
Yes.
But how are you going to do it? You're going to just start one?
We will be working on... Hold on. We will be working on this page that I drew especially for the occasion. This is Ostara from American Gods. And Easter is coming, so I thought we could all do something cheerful and happy and a symbol of rebirth. And, for us, it's fall. So for us to celebrate Easter and to celebrate the coming of spring will be kind of fun because we get to pretend that we're having a spring because we didn't really have a summer. It was really weird. But this was already colored by Cindy, which is amazing. I'll show it to you on the other screen later on. But yes, very cheerful, very colorful, and we'll just start coloring it together as a color along and continue until we're done, and then we'll switch to something new.
Yeah. So hopefully you can find time to join or find time to watch the ones that you weren't able to join, and we just want to give you guys something to help.
Yes, just tune in.
We're ridiculous. We're goofballs. You all tell us that you like the jokes and stuff, so we want to help try and elevate your spirits if it's at all possible.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Back to coloring.
Back to coloring. Okay, so I added some of this cream to the bat as well. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the bat yet. I think I will do the letters in red or maybe purple. I don't know. I don't know. All right, give me another color.
When do we do the color thingies?
If it's ready, let's do it now.
It's ready. We have 6 of them.
Let's roll the color wheel of fortune.
The color wheel of fortune. Okay, we have to explain how this works.
Oh,
Then
okay.
we have to go back to the slider. We have 6 different things.
Gang signs.
That's right, gang sign. Coronavirus. No, it's got to be like that. There you go, coronavirus.
Wait.
We have 6 different things. I have a program here that I will run, and over the course of each time that we run it, it will pick one of the 6, and then the numbers will triple. So we'll get through all 6 of them. When it tells me
I don't actually remember what they are because I made like 16 of them. I only put 6 on the channel, so they're going to be surprises to me as well.
So each of them has something that has to happen. We'll get through all 6 of them. I'll probably have to set a timer after this. So the first one is number 1. Now I need a second. I have to load the program. Number 1.
La, la, la.
Okay. Number 1. Close that. Tab that. Oh, hang on. We're going to switch back to here. And then we're going to put that up there. And then we're good.
I actually squealed when I saw that. Like, oh, yay! Tech support draws. Not just colors, draws. Tech support. Those of you who have been following the show already saw tech support draw a clock on Christmas.
I'm good at drawing clocks.
A grandfather clock that totally didn't look like a clock. But this is a family show, so we'll try to keep it clean this time. And the pizza fairy, the very famous pizza fairy that is now circulating the coloring community. So we know that tech support can draw. I have paper.
I got skills.
I have paper for you.
Okay.
And
tech support's gonna draw, but what am I drawing?
You can draw anything at all.
I'm so glad we got this out of the way first.
Here, do you want this black marker to draw with?
Oh my god, don't you have a pencil like a human being? Who draws in black marker?
Well,
People who know how to draw.
I thought it was manly.
Who don't need...
What?
Okay, no, you know what? I'll step up to that. All right.
And you can use colors too. Here, I have some red. That's manly too.
Oh, hang on. People are saying something about... Oh, they're saying my voice is lagging.
Oh.
Hang on.
Your voice is too light, they're saying?
I don't know. They love the clock. I might just be Lori.
All right, give me a color though.
Alabaster.
I don't even know what color that is.
I think it's white. It's cream. Sorry. The color of Jupiter, pink.
Pink. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Pink. For this pink, I will use my calligraphy pen. You switching back to the drawing board?
You're so demanding.
I know. All right. These guys are really cool, the calligraphy pens. I will show you what it says on it so that you guys can look them up and stuff. I don't have, because I'm working from this box of madness, I don't have all of these supplies listed in the video description because they're just too many and I had no idea what I was going to pick. But everything that I do use on the show, I will add to the video description afterwards. So I'm just going to use this calligraphy pen on the smeared makeup.
Okay, what am I drawing?
Should we ask them? What they want you
No,
to
I'm
draw?
gonna get like 8,000
Okay.
things. I'm going to go to Google Images, and so okay, so somebody in the channel, when you hear this, type an animal's name, like a type of animal. The first person who types an animal in the channel, I will Google for an image of that animal. I will share the image of that animal in the chat, and then I will attempt to draw something that probably doesn't even remotely resemble that animal, but it'll be like a Picasso. That's me.
A Picasso?
Tex-
Did you
Tex-
just compare yourself with one of the greatest artists who ever lived?
Tex a Picasso.
Nice.
That's right. At least I didn't compare myself to that guy who cut off his ear.
Van Gogh?
Yeah, that dude.
Oh, he heard voices.
Was it his wife?
Do you?
Vincent, it's dinner time.
Woman, cut my ear off. Leave me alone. That's what Van Gogh sounded like.
Woman.
Woman. Oh, we have.
this-
Lori said giraffe.
Giraffe.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Platypus, pig, kiwi, bobcat, parrot, skunk.
The platypus is my favorite animal of all time.
Lisa uses the platypus as verification that we live in a simulation.
There's no reason for that creature to exist. There's no explanation. This marker thing is awesome. It's so fast.
Is it pink?
And it is pink.
Okay, they were asking.
Yes, it is in fact pink. It looks kind of more red on this paper, but it is in fact pink.
Giraffe.
I love how awesomely imperfect it is, which is exactly what I'm going for. I want overlaps and imperfections and smear. There you go. Huh. I think I will use this also on the text on the back. So you'll show them the picture of the giraffe?
I am showing them the picture of the giraffe that I will be drawing. Do I have to do this and color, or am I off the hook on the coloring?
You can just draw, because you still have to color Harley. So angry.
Okay. There it goes.
Okay, let me see the giraffe.
You want to see the giraffe?
Yeah, I want to see the giraffe.
There it is.
Oh, he's adorable!
There it is.
Okay.
For those who are watching this in the future, I will actually show the giraffe.
Oh, we'll add him?
I'm going to actually show my screen with the mobile camera. Oh, is that for fancy, huh?
That is
We're going
fancy.
to put up a video
It's
of
like-
the screen.
It's like you know things about technology or
I
something.
know nothing about technology. Lisa Snow.
You know nothing tech support. Dude, I should color with markers more often. This is so cool. Okay. I am going to...
Hang on, I have to show the giraffe picture.
Okay.
Here you go.
He's the most adorable giraffe.
He's pretty cute. There you go. That's the giraffe that we'll be coloring. Sorry, that I will be drawing.
All right. In the meantime, I picked a pink pencil, which is called Pink. Very scientific. And I'm going over the marker with a pencil. Because the marker was very dark, and especially on this paper, it came out looking a little bit more like red than pink. So I'm taking my actual pink pencil and I'm adding pigment over my marker, which is a very cool effect because now I can actually achieve little gradients.
Wait, can I draw my giraffe with my crayon?
Yes, yes, you can, of course.
Okay. If I color the giraffe, do I have to not color Harley?
No, you still have to color.
All right, here we go.
colors.
Here we go.
In the meantime,
How long did it take me to do the pizza fairy? Do you remember? It was like 40 seconds?
it was something like that. Yeah, I gave you the page, and by the time I was in my room, you were done.
And all you heard was me giggling.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to cheat, and while you're doing that, I'm going to work with my white charcoal, because that's how I roll.
I feel like I'm one of those guys in the park doing caricatures.
Oh, those guys are great. Or in the subway car.
Well, then I'm definitely not one of those guys. Sorry, got it wrong.
Oh,
Give the
man.
giraffe a crown, like Game of Thrones
I
style.
can't. He's gonna have a giraffe. He's gonna be a giraffe with a crown.
Yo, you were not prepared.
I am not prepared. I am never prepared for tech support art. And neither are any of you if you haven't seen it before. It's gonna be epic. So, for those of you who know me, know that I work with white charcoal a lot. And I have the actual box for this stuff today because I opened a brand new set. And this is the stuff that I use. I use the General's brand. And I sharpen them with just a regular pencil sharpener. A lot of you ask me about how to sharpen them all the time. And many people are intimidated by the stick form and don't get the pencils because of fears of sharpening. But fear not. You can sharpen them with a regular pencil sharpener, like I do. And I use this stuff quite a bit to establish my light source and to add the lightest elements of my drawing, especially if I'm working on paper that is any color but white. So I want her mask to be pretty light in color, so I will add my white here. And the cool thing about white charcoal is that you can color over it with pretty much any medium at all. And I use a Q-tip to blend it and to get it to stick to the paper a little bit better. So again, I'm pretty casual with it and not really, it's not sharpened super sharp, and I'm not really going into detail here. I'm just adding white here and there so that you can see that the mask is lighter than the face. Oh, and about the mask, so obviously she's wearing like a virus protection mask. But the smile, a virus protection mask. Yeah, like a medical mask.
You can find those on eBay for $1,200 each.
You know, like not a superhero mask, but a medical mask. But the smile that's drawn on the mask, anyone who's a Harley Quinn fan will recognize it as her original smile from the black and red drawings. So it's kind of cute in that sense that, you know, she's wearing a mask. The original Harley Quinn was wearing a mask, but it was the mask, the superhero mask around her eyes. Or I guess she was a supervillain back then. Now she's more of a hero.
It's funny how it works.
Yeah, she got an upgrade.
I need a different color crayon.
Crayon?
Crayon.
Sorry, I keep making fun of the way you speak. Can you call out the colors that you're using? Because we're in the dark here. We can't see what you're doing.
Okay, so the beginning of my giraffe was colored in blue.
Is it blue giraffe?
Can you move this? I don't really want to damage it by putting my crayons on.
Yeah, totally.
So she throws it on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And I am now moving to orange. Orange. That's also for my dad.
That's a lovely color. Can I use that later?
It's the color of oranges.
Urge.
I didn't say urges. How are you feeling tonight, sweetheart? Rather orange. How are you?
Hi, dear children.
It's great. You can say things about nothing and just use the right tone of voice.
I'm using, right? And it's so inappropriate all of a
everyone's
sudden.
like, what is... Okay, I don't even know.
I am using a peach color now. I lied. I'm using a light peach color now for the skin tone. And I'm blending it over the pink that I already have in the makeup and over the white that I used to establish my light source with.
I kicked everyone out of the stream on accident.
What? That's not how the game goes.
I pasted the link to the giraffe and everyone clicked on it and it loaded in the same window, the same tab.
And you're so proud of it.
Out. I'm not. I'm apologizing because people are like, tech support.
I'm like, I'm using a peach color. I kicked everyone out of it.
Orange is an Adrian color. Adrian's always feeling kind of orangey.
Orangey. Oh, check this out. This is a new color and a new... It says that it's Prismacolor, but it's like totally funky. It's a different shape, and it must be from a different set. Like the font is different and everything. Does anyone recognize this? It's like an old, different kind of Prismacolor, and it says Mexico on it. This is a Mexican Prismacolor. He's just staring at me.
I don't have any witty response to that I just don't have anything to say.
Well, it's kind of...
Trump would be proud. How's that?
It's Wait, are these even legal? Oh, we're not in the U.S. It's okay. Okay, so this is kind of a purple color, and I'm going to use it for the shadows on her face.
Cindy says it's very thin.
What's very thin?
No, like it's spelled in a way that makes me think it's a particular make of. Oh. And Shelley also said, "Is it a very thin?"
It is. Look, it says so right here.
Very thin. Yep, there you go. It's a very thin.
Wow, you guys know your stuff.
Yeah, they do. They're on it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
They say it's a hard-tipped pencil for detail work.
We're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna use it for shading.
Oh my god, everybody but you knows what this is.
This is the real reason I do a coloring stream, so that
so much
I learn. Hey, I never said I know anything about supplies. In fact, my thing has always been, you don't look at the brands, you just color with what you have. Because it doesn't matter.
Okay, I gotta get back to my giraffe. He's looking lonely.
Oh! Huh. I'm kind of liking this very thin thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. And then after I add a bunch of it, I can go back to my regular Prismacolor and go over it, and it blends. I think I will discover a lot of new techniques during this stream as well. Experimenting is always fun, and you always end up picking up some new effect that you wouldn't have thought of otherwise. Like if I didn't have a Prismacolor purple and I only had this purple and I had to work with it, I would have to make it work. And that's what I'm doing right now. Those are the rules of the game. We pick random pencils and we make them work. I actually really like this. Huh. I have a whole box of these. I had no idea. This is also an opportunity for me to learn what I have in the studio, because I have so much stuff and a lot of it just gets lost and I don't use it. And then I get fixated on one brand and I use it to death, and then I'm like, oh no, it's almost gone. What do I do?
That's exactly what she sounds like.
Oh no!
She'll come into my office and she's like, Did you lose a pencil?
That is not what I sound like at all. Yeah, this is cool. I like this effect. I like going back and forth between this detailed purple and the original, the basic Prismacolor that I have for the peach color. It's a pretty cool shadow effect. So normally I would start with a skin tone and I would start with my lightest color, and then I will build up my peach tones, and then I will build up my shadows, and then I would add purple at the very end. But you can see that you can really do it in any order at all, as long as you get to the desired effect.
How do you get the wax out of your teeth when you've been chewing on a crayon?
What? Don't eat a crayon! You're not supposed to chew on them.
Are these non-toxic?
I have no idea.
They're for kids, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't they make things specifically for kids to eat them?
Why are you chewing on it anyway? Wait, they don't make them specifically for kids to chew on. Those are lollipops. What does it say in the box? Can you read?
Interesting. So in English it says non-perishable, but then in Portuguese it says non-toxic and non-perishable. They don't say that it's non-toxic in English though. And in Spanish it says producto no perecible. So it's also non-perishable. So it's only non-toxic if you speak Portuguese.
Well, crap, we don't.
I went to Portugal.
Okay, I know how to save you. You must learn Portuguese before you digest that pencil.
Let me get on that. I'm sure there's like a, what were they called?
What?
Rosetta Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Rosetta Stone. That's how I learned like 6 words of Polish, and then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
You're totally done. You said you went to Portugal. You were going to tell them a story?
I went to Portugal for a second. And Portuguese, yeah, then I got sent home. Portuguese is just enough like Spanish to be annoying. They don't understand. If you speak Spanish to them, they don't understand it. If they speak Portuguese to you, you kind of understand a little bit of it, except it's just got a bunch of weird diphthongs in it. And they don't speak English. So it was really difficult to speak with them.
They are a very strange language. I think the first time I listened to it, it sounded like somebody speaking backwards.
Yeah, it's like if you were speaking Spanish
Backwards.
and 80% of it was backwards.
Oh, look, it's another it's another pencil brand. Let's see if anyone knows what this is. Can they see it? Should I bring it closer? Will it auto zoom?
It won't auto zoom.
Okay. I will
What kind of technology do you think this is, woman?
Okay, well, if anyone knows what this is,
You want me to zoom
and
in on it?
what it's used for, sure, let me know, because I just pulled this out of my treasure chest, and I plan to use it.
We'll zoom in more. Okay. Okay, now I will zoom back out because it's totally out of focus. Okay. If anybody knows what that out of focus thing is or was, you
Let
are
us
invited
know.
to tell us in the chat.
Well, it looks kind of burgundy colored, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Macro refine?
Yes. Yes, it is. What does it do?
Macro refine, or Marco refine. It's a Chinese pencil. It's oil based. It's a regular pencil.
No. Okay.
Dude, Natalie's on it. But everybody knows. Cindy knows. Lori knows.
I'm telling you, people know brands. For the longest time, like Prismacolor, my whole big 150 pencil set, is the first brand that I actually started paying attention to. Before that, it was coloring and drawing exactly like what I'm doing now. I just have a mountain of supplies, and I work with whatever happens to be laying around. And if the effect is right, I go with it. So it's pretty neat.
Tech support is switching to the color purple.
Purple. I already did purple.
I will color my giraffes. Ooh, except I didn't pull out purple. I pulled out some sort of hideous looking brown gray.
It is hideous. Look at it.
I don't like that color.
Looks like something the dog brought in from the yard.
Or that the dog made in the yard. Lori knows all of these pencils because she sent them to you.
Oh! That explains it. Thank you, Lori. Hey, Lori, what are you doing anyway? Aren't you supposed to be working?
Oh, I'm guessing it's hard to maintain social distancing while delivering babies.
Yes, I imagine so.
I'm 6 feet away. I'm ready to catch. Maybe you can you can put the whole bed and stirrups like up high.
Hey, that
So
actually
6 feet up.
that actually just dropped them. That actually happened to one of her new nurses the other day. She had to catch a baby, like actually catch it.
Wow.
Yeah, Lori has some awesome stories from her hospital.
Oh, I'm sure that there's a lot of stories around giving birth that are.
Yes.
Oh, so people are saying that I'm using the wrong color names. You're correct. You're correct. This I'm now using the color Fresh Bruise.
Oh, they know you well.
They do. Thank you, Cindy. I apologize. Okay, so the previous
That's right.
color.
Let it not happen again.
Yeah, the previous color was what have I used so far? I've used sky and sun.
And you were about to use dog poop.
I was about to use poo, and I decided instead to use bruise.
Most excellent choice. I support your choice. I love how well they know you.
We're all friends.
Yeah. I need some sunshiny color. This looks pretty sunshiny.
Where's Mom Giraffe?
Okay, so this brand is cool. I like the way that the colors are turning out, but it doesn't actually tell you the name of the color. It just gives you the number.
It's my kind of color.
Let's see. This looks kind of like what I was looking for. Yeah. So I wanted the skin to have a little bit more of a golden yellow tone to it. So I found something that looks kind of peachy, kind of yellowish. And I'm just experimenting with it. And I'm adding it over my peach and over my purple and seeing what that does to the skin tone.
Have you ever noticed that giraffes look like dragons?
Yes. Yes, they're like furry dragons. They're like the mammal version of a dragon. It's pretty neat. They spit on people, though.
Are they friends with llamas?
Yes, they are.
And camels? Are they?
They are.
Are they dromedaries?
They yes.
I don't know if llamas are dromedaries. But are giraffes in the dromedary family? Do you know?
I think they are.
If you know if giraffes are in the dromedary family, let us know in the chat.
I think they are. I think all spitters are.
Lori is sitting at the monitor watching.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so that came out nicely. I like this color, this mystery color, whatever it is. Turned out pretty delicious. So I hope this is a nice reminder, demonstration to you guys that you don't need to have the same exact matching pencil as me to color along or to achieve really, really cool results. Like whatever you're using right now, probably you're creating something that's very different, that's very you, and that's probably really awesome.
I am now switching to the color snot.
Oh, if your snot is that color, go see a doctor, please. Okay, so now I found something more yellow. This is Yellow Ochre from Prismacolor.
Yellow Ogre.
Yellow Ogre. And also, don't be afraid of using bright colors on the skin, especially on something like this, because there's probably a lot of things reflecting off of each other, and also this is very cartoony, so it's okay to go crazy. I mean, it's always okay to go crazy, but it's especially okay to go crazy today. And since we're... Oh, I should probably be doing all the same to the hands before I forget what colors I used.
Nah.
Nah, just make it up. All right, I'm gonna try to be consistent with the skin tones.
I'm trying to draw a tree.
A tree. Wow, you're doing like full landscape.
We all have our issues. You're after consistency. I'm after a tree.
A tree.
Okay, it has vague suggestion of tree.
Okay.
What would Picasso do? WWPD. I want that on a shirt. What would Picasso do?
What would Picasso do?
He'd probably drink wine.
Yes, probably.
Or laudanum, or whatever he drank. Camels and llamas are dromedaries. Giraffes, deer, cows, etc. are ruminants. Interesting. Thank you, Mark.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool. So
Yeah,
I would have
come on.
not guessed that llamas are dromedaries. I would have guessed that llamas were something else.
Grandma llamas.
And I would not have guessed that a giraffe was a ruminant. That's super cool.
Yeah, me neither. Live and learn. We're always learning something new in the streams.
I want to put a plane behind my giraffe.
A plane?
An airplane. I believe I can fly. My airplane will be...
Oh my god.
My airplane...
Aeroplane.
Airplane brings the giraffes to the yard. Damn right. No. You know, it's really hard to be inventive with 12 colors.
You can use some of mine if you wish.
Okay, in the chat, please tell me what kind of airplane I should draw in the sky behind my giraffe. First person who posts something, that's the airplane I will draw.
A bomber plane.
You don't count.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you do.
Like, I don't? Since when?
You count. You can count to 4, right?
I can count to 4.
Okay, good. See? So
1, 2, 4.
I'm staring at her.
Oh my god!
She has no idea. Once again, I am speechless.
What?
A harrier? Really, Jo Beth? A harrier?
A harrier?
Wow. Wow. Okay. Harrier it is.
Do you know how to draw one, or are you gonna Google it?
I will Google it. I know what it is. It's a vertical takeoff and landing. The Harrier jump jet. It's a British plane. It's one of the first VTOL aircraft. Okay, Harrier. I'm done with the giraffe. So now we will find a harrier in an appropriate position.
Vertical.
Vertical harrier.
Vertical harrier.
Oh, really? You had to go name a car after the jet?
Really?
So-
Oh, that's lame.
That's lame.
It's totally lame.
Okay. Harrier jet.
Okay, this is like a totally different pencil that I wasn't even using before.
Let's find
That's
one
pretty
on the right.
Oh, I was using purple, that crazy purple from the crazy brand. That's what it was.
All right. I will draw my harrier in...
I can't wait to see what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing. I can hear what you guys can hear, but I can't actually see what he's drawing.
I will draw my harrier in the color of deoxygenated blood.
or your wife's hair. No?
It's a little darker than your hair.
Well, it's a little faded. You know, these are hard times.
I'll have to make sacrifices.
Uh-oh.
Cindy says her color pencils are strictly segregated.
Oh, really? Wow. I don't know how we feel about that in this household.
Oh man, I'm really glad Joe Beth said Harrier first, because some of these other things, Air Force One,
Oh, wow.
the Red Baron plane, that would have been fun. Okay, maybe I'll do like a Harrier fighting with the Red Baron.
Oh my god.
Nancy just noticed the print on Harley's shirt.
Yes,
What does it say?
says Daddy's Little Monster. And I don't remember what color it is in real life. I think it's black on white, and the top of the shirt is red. Oh, I missed the sleeve here. Back to my marker. So fast. I'm gonna color everything with markers from now on. I'm loving it. And these guys, they're like a brush tip. So you don't even need to press on them or anything. It's pretty cool. Okay. Purple on the hands and purple on the shadows here. And then my next color will be blue. Oh, then we should spin the wheel again. It's been a while.
Okay.
Let's spin the wheel.
We'll switch back to the slider, and we will spin the wheel. Oh, really? My computer went to sleep. Okay, I'll not switch back to the slider. I'll switch back to here, and I will go punch my computer in the other room. I'll punch my computer in the network port. I'll leave my microphone on this time.
Yes. Being able to walk around without mics is amazing. Well, we just have to remember to mute them if we go someplace where it's loud, like outside, to tell the dogs to be quiet or something. All right. La la la. La 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 la. Funny because I can't do my hand puppets while coloring because I'm using my hands. What should I do for nail polish? Black? In loving memory of my own missing color. It's so freaky though, dude. Like everything that I do with my hands, like I'll pick up a glass or like I'm drawing, my eye catches the new nail color and it totally freaks me out. Like it's not even my hand. Because I've had black nail polish for over 10 years, like 15 years, 16 years, something like that. And just always had black. And at this point, that's just the way that I recognize my hands to be. So it's really freaky to not have that. It feels like my fingertips are missing. But I think it doesn't look bad. It's kind of civilized. I mean, what did people do before black nail polish, right? I suppose I could also use a black magic marker and like clear nail polish over it, which I've done in dire times before.
The next video is number 3.
Number 3, all right. Let's see what happens in number 3. I have to use...
You have to use pastels.
I have to use pastels.
Neener.
Well, well, I have these three. I can't count to 4. You all right?
No, yeah, I know. It's like, well, 2 of them are kind of the same color.
Which 2? These 2?
The 2 in the middle.
I happen to have the 4 pastels that I used on my face. Because this isn't makeup. This is pastels. Because, you know, I'm a classy girl. All right, we'll do... Good thing I didn't do hair yet. We'll do pastels on the hair. Perfect. Oh my god, that's a really bright color. Awesome.
Cindy says we'll know people's natural hair color in a few weeks because all the salons have been closed.
Nice. Well, I color my own hair. I color my own hair at
She's
home.
been eating pastels.
That's right. That's right. And someone we all know and love got me like a year's worth supply of a natural blue enhancer. So.
But no peroxide.
But no peroxide.
You know, I do what I'm told.
So we'll see what happens. Okay, so with these pastels, I'm just
these pastels.
with these pastels, I'm just roughly applying it, roughly applying it to the page, and then oh, that's right. I thought you were drawing a giraffe.
It's a giraffe with the harrier behind it.
Oh, that's right.
In a dogfight with the red bear.
And they asked for it. And then I'm using a Q-tip to smudge it. And then I blow off the dust. In one of my videos, one of my YouTube videos, and I'm actually going to go past the lines. I'm going to add blue smear everywhere, because you know what? We're going crazy. Yeah, so we'll add it to the background as well. In one of my videos, someone commented that they don't blow the pastels off their page because inhaling the chalk dust is bad for your lungs.
Gives you coronavirus.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with it. There are things way worse for your lungs out there than pastel chalks. I assure you.
Lisa's been drinking some of them things already.
Them pastels ain't bad for you at all.
Were you chewing on my crayon while I was away?
Seriously though, like if you're just like I'm sitting, like how far is my face from the paper right now? Would you say?
60 centimeters.
Yeah. So I make a little bit of chalk dust on the page, and I go, and I'm blowing it away from myself. So as long as you're not snorting this stuff, I'm pretty sure you're safe.
What's snorting?
Don't do it.
Don't answer.
Just don't do it.
Don't answer.
So yeah, you're quite safe.
Lisa said, or Lori says, Lisa, only you can pull off pastel makeup.
Thank you.
It's okay. I imagine once everybody's makeup runs out, that's what we need. We need a new makeup show of like, how can you keep your makeup going with
That's right.
what you have around your house?
I bet some of the shows will do that because there's some really awesome makeup shows out there.
Okay, I have a giraffe with a tree, a harrier, and now I just need a red baron plane, and then I'm going to be done.
When do we get to see it?
In just a moment.
Okay.
But we have 4 more. We have 50 minutes.
Okay,
So we need to do 4 more color things every 12 and a half minutes. And it's actually less than that. Let's leave 10 at the end. So that's 40 minutes, that's 1 every 10 minutes. I will set a timer. Y'all just heard me do math.
Math is hard.
That's how I does math.
Okay, and now I'm adding a brighter blue, and you see how rough I am with it? It's just like all over the place. That's the idea. Are you playing a clip right now?
No, I'm setting.
Oh,
a
you're
timer,
setting a
for 10
timer.
minutes.
Okay, like I said, math is hard.
Now I'm drawing a red baron plane.
Yeah, I like this blue.
Oh.
Let's see. Ooh,
Okay.
that's pretty.
The red baron plane outline will be done first in the color of dog do, because that's the closest thing I have to black.
Poodle poop.
Poodle poop.
Poodle poop.
Oh man, how am I gonna? I gotta get him in the right
Wait, isn't he red? Why are you using poodle poop?
outline so I can fill it in.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that part.
You want me to just do it in red? I'll do it in
No,
red.
no.
So, I've replaced poodle poo
No, I wanted poodle poop.
with blood. The color of the blood baron, which actually looks kind of orange, but whatever.
That's pretty red.
Blood baron.
Okay, now my hands are covered in blue. It's wonderful. let's do some pink. Pink on the other side. And these are, what kind of pastels are they? They are these guys. Very cool brand. And these I think are actually in the video description because I used them quite a bit. This was the original pink powder. This is the pink. The powder that was everywhere. On all the expensive camera equipment.
Yeah.
That was before I figured out that I can use Q-tips. It was just powder everywhere.
Okay, the Red Baron plane is moving really fast, so he's kind of blurry.
Is he blurry? Is he like the top secret drawing?
He looks more like a satellite falling from space. But, you know, he means well.
Okay.
He's going to get a propeller.
That's good. It's a good thing for a plane to have, propeller.
And he's going to get a cockpit that has a dude in it, but you're just going to have to imagine it.
Does it have to be a dude?
No, it could be a dudette.
Okay. You know, today's also all about girl power, because it's Harley Quinn.
Okay. I think every day is about girl power.
Good answer. Oh, speaking of girl power, today's Luna's birthday. Switch me to the main camera. I'll wish her a happy birthday. Or the slider, we can both wish her a happy birthday.
Stand by. Oh, happy birthday to you. I'm not going to sing any more than that. Happy birthday, Luna.
Happy birthday, Luna. Feliz cumpleaños. Viejita.
Happy birthday. No, Jovena.
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 Jovena for life.
That's the word that we invented. We love you. Don't get too bored.
Luna actually has vacation this week. So she got sent home from work and she has to stay at home on her 2 weeks of vacation. She's kind of annoyed.
Yeah. It's like worst vacation ever. She was really looking forward to this vacation too. We were supposed to have our Noche de Chicas. And it never works out. Last time we were going to have a Noche de Chicas, the
There was like
people
something
started
on fire. Oh,
people
they
started rioting. Yeah, and they were setting the city on fire, so we didn't
Okay.
get together. There was a curfew. Is it ready? Is it ready?
It is ready.
Wait,
It is ready.
hold on. I have too much powder on this page for
It
you
is
to
ready.
place anything on it.
This, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are the first to witness the first ever tech support drawing of a giraffe chilling the corona out under a dogfight between a Harrier
Okay.
jump jet and
Present it.
the Red Baron.
Oh, wow. That's actually good. He has like, okay, so these are his eyes, and these are his nostrils, and that's his whole mouth, and his ears, and his mane, and this is the tree.
That's the tree.
That's the plane.
That's the Red Baron
That's the other
because
plane.
he's red.
This is good. I like it. You have to sign it.
Oh.
You have to sign what it is and who drew it.
Oh, I gotta write giraffe.
You gotta write giraffe. Giraffe.
No, J-Raff.
Giraffe. Like G.
Do I have to like point with arrows and stuff, or can I just
Yeah.
put?
Whatever your artistic mind spits out.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. And then we roll the wheel again, right? Spin.
We have
Roll.
We have 4 minutes. There. Giraffe.
Giraffe. By tech support. Awesome. See, don't you feel so much better after drawing?
I do.
Like, do you feel relieved
I
and
do, I
relaxed?
do.
And it's wonderful.
So I have no aspirations that I am a good artist. I have no delusions that my wife is a grown-up.
Don't grow up. It's a trap.
Don't grow up, Jack.
Never grow up, Jack.
Never grow up, Jack.
Never grow up. So tell me about these aspirations that
I have
you're
no
having.
delusions that I'm a good artist, but I actually do enjoy when Lisa forces me to draw because mostly it gives me an opportunity to laugh hysterically at myself.
And that's always a healthy thing.
Oh, and it's great. It's just laughing for any reason is so good for you.
Yeah.
And being able to create something that is hysterical even to me, and that all of you love so much. Means so much to me. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Okay, so I found another color. I don't know what it is.
My
It
parents.
also looks like poodle poop.
It's gray.
I think it's brown. We'll find out. It's gray on the outside. It's ground. It's
Ground on the inside.
Brown on the inside. Yeah, it's totally brown. We'll use it on the baseball bat. Giraffe.
J-Raff.
Giraffe. I'm sorry.
He's spit on people for less than that.
I'm so sorry. I meant no offense.
Yeah, I bet giraffes are very sensitive.
I bet they are.
I bet their feelings are easily hurt.
They look like they're very sensitive creatures.
Yeah. But I bet they have no problem isolating because their necks are more than 6 feet long.
They just have to like move their heads back and
Yeah.
that's it.
Does anybody know what kind of noise a giraffe makes? Do they bark or something like that? No, that's the spitting noise.
Yeah, that's what they
Do
do.
okay, so how about this?
Do they bark? Did you just ask if giraffes bark?
Well, yeah. So I was gonna qualify that question by saying, does anybody know if the noise that a giraffe makes corresponds to the noise it looks like they should make? Like, just think Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he does not sound like what he looks like.
No, that's why he had to learn to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have black.
You had black?
I have black.
You have a black crayon?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, you're back to coloring Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I am using the color of soot.
Soot. I think I have black also. Well, I have a marker. At least.
No, you don't.
What?
I took it.
Okay. I thought I did. Alright, so I'm using a mystery color, but it looks kind of brown, so I'm using it on the baseball bat.
Giraffes are silent?
What? For real?
How do they call for help? Like stomp their hooves? Giraffes are silent.
They're silent?
That's crazy.
Maybe they make sound on a wavelength that we can't pick up as humans.
Maybe. Huh.
Some creatures do that.
Like Lurchy?
Like Lurchy. Our dog has a range of sounds that she makes that are barely audible to humans. But I can hear them in my soul.
She's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. Like Shelby calls for me in a very specific "I'm calling for mom" sound, and I hear it through anything, and it's so faint. Like most people wouldn't even hear it happening.
What's interesting about Shelby's high-pitched or high-frequency tones is even the ones that are partially audible, the frequencies that she uses penetrate through walls. Because high-frequency sounds pass through things. So when she needs to get Lisa's attention, she elevates the frequency of the bark that she makes so that Lisa can hear it on the other side of the property. It's pretty amazing.
And it works. Oh, look, this is a whole new experience. I don't know what this is.
Skin.
Read, please.
Cadmium, zitron, lemon, cadmium. Cadmium, isn't that toxic?
Oh, I'm not going to eat it.
Cadmium, cadmium, citron, lemon, cadmium.
Look at my hands. Isn't it wonderful?
Lira, Rembrandt, Aquarelle from Germany.
Lira. From Germany.
Germany.
I didn't know I had these either. How cool.
Germany.
Whoever sent these, thank you very much. I'm going to use this on the hair because I think her hair should be more yellow.
Oh, the timer is done. That means I have to go in the other room and pull the next.
This color is cool. Yeah, totally. This is exactly what I wanted.
The next number is 6.
6. All right, let's see what's 6. Oh, remember that when you mix yellow and blue, you get green. So be careful on this part of the hair with the overlap. Unless you actually want green to happen there, you don't want to overlap yellow and blue. Well, you saw it. Everyone hit the like button right now.
I'm gonna go hit the like button.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the meantime, I've been adding this delicious, really bright yellow color everywhere. I'm barely using any pressure on this at all, and it's like a lemony, citrusy yellow. Really cool color. Like seriously, if we didn't do this, I would have never found this color in that monstrous box of mine that has. It's just a terrifying box to go in to look for anything specific. It looks like it's organized, but it's actually not at all. It's just kind of a free-for-all. All right.
So
since it was everyone hits the like button, should we just roll the next one or still have them wait?
no, we'll have them wait.
Okay.
It's part of the fun.
All right. What were you going to say?
Shelley is continuing to tell us about giraffes.
Oh, what else? What else?
So depending on the age of the giraffe, they make different sounds, but most of those sounds are only made by young giraffes.
Oh.
Evidence suggests that as they mature, their vocabulary begins to consist primarily of infrasound whooshes of air, or like a nighttime humming.
That's so cool. I did not know that.
Diane says it's the color of lemon pie.
Yes, it's exactly the color. That's right.
Hey,
Hey.
if I want to sharpen a crayon,
Oh, are you at a point where you need to sharpen something?
well, I wanted to do like some fine detail,
Uh-huh.
and the crayon that I want to use doesn't really have a point on it. I'm wondering, can I put a point on it?
Well, let's show them what you're going through here, so that they can see.
Show them what I'm going through.
show them what you're going through. This is a very traumatic
Well-
moment for tech support. Show us.
Well, it's not that dull. It's just a little bit dull. Can I use your sharpener?
Well, that's for pencils. I don't even know if it will fit. Let's see if it will fit.
No. You know, I know what I'll use. I happen to have here tech support's crayon sharpener.
Crayon.
This is for sharpening crayons.
Let me see that. Oh my god.
Cut Lisa's hand off. No. This is perfect. With this, I can get my
Here.
My-
I'll catch.
my crayon perfectly pointed and sharpened.
Sharpener.
Oh, it's not even a sharpener. It's a
Yeah, let me see
it's-
that.
It's a crayon sharpiener.
Sharpener.
makes things sharpiener.
If you want your things to be sharpier.